yes, coming back. I did move to Chicago, and all the comedians stopped mentioning how attractive I am. I don't know what that says, right? It is funny, when moving to Chicago, that is the first thing I notice, is the difference of attractive level of people. But you know, there are two kinds of rich out there. The actual rich, and those that you're walking down the street and far away, you're like, oh, here's an attractive person, okay. All right, be cool, be cool. And then you walk by and you say like, wait a second, you're not hot, you're just rich. This is bullshit. I fucking work hard for these looks. Good, you? I recently made love to a veggie burger. And trust me, you cannot tell the difference. Is this it? Okay. Be cool, be cool. Yeah, my therapist says I need to talk to women more, so I'll be seeing her twice a week now. We'll see if she can handle it. I think we give first responders too much credit. Yeah, I'll say, I think we give first responders too much credit, okay? It should be about saving lives, not whoever got there first. Any questions? I might have some questions. I work at the library. I hate it. I tried quiet quitting, and they promoted me. They finally let me quit, though. They just said, come back in 3 weeks. Don't you think hangry should mean so hungry you're gonna hang yourself? Do you think short kings are easy to overthrow? I want to open up a pastry shop in a hospital and call it Donut Resuscitate. Yeah, those jokes are unlike anything you've heard because I wrote them with my left hand. A little different. Have I started yet? Started. Okay, let's start. Right now. Okay, right now. Okay. More about me. Now that we're started. I got a new roommate, and they told me their first impression, they're like, you have ranch energy. And I think it's because I kind of look like Sam Elliott if he went through a Fabio phase. Like, I can't believe It's Not Butter has joined with Dodge Ram. And I can't believe it. But no, when he said ranch energy, I was confused because I thought he meant I look like someone who dips everything in ranch, right? Are there any of us out here ranch lovers, huh? Yeah, right? Right? Americans love ranch, and it's becoming a problem, okay? It's becoming a problem because I don't know if you know this, but ranch is a non-renewable resource, okay? Yeah, we're gonna run out. Why do you think the valley is hidden? All the dads in the place are like, I'm writing that down. For use at the dinner table. Yeah, I feel like I should address it by now. After some shows, I don't like it, but I've been called a master of dad jokes, okay? I've been called the perfect mix of dark humor and dad jokes, and I'm not making this up because these come from people who know a lot about comedy. But I just want to say, okay, when people say dad jokes, what they actually mean, to my experience, is stepdad jokes, okay? Because stepdad jokes are the one where like you're like, yeah, haha, right. Yeah, good one. Because the stepdad's ultimate joke is being a stepdad, right? The dad joke, though, the real dad joke, no, the real dad joke is actually funny, okay? It's a good joke, you've heard it before, it's funny, it's short, it's to the point, because dad has to get back to work, putting a roof on your table and food over your head, okay? ungrateful. I'm not a dad. Any dads in the building? Any dads in the building? Oh, you sir, what? How many kids do you have? Two. Wow. You look like a great, upstanding American. Wow. What's your occupation? It's probably some super American.
I'm a welder.
Oh my God, he's a welder. Wow. Everyone, clap it up for Sam. Yeah, did you notice I never asked his name? It's my brother-in-law. He's never seen me do comedy. Is it paying off? Yeah, all right. Hell yeah. I'm not a dad. I'm doing pretty good, though. I just quit my job. Thank you. Don't worry, I still have 3 more. But I used to be a dog walker. I worked in pet care for a long time. It's a great job, but I had to quit because I do not trust dogs with wheels for legs.
Oh.
No, I mean, these dogs can get away with anything. Okay. But I'm on their side, though. I'm on their side because, honestly, dogs with wheels for legs. What's next? Cars with dogs for wheels? That would be wrong. Yeah, right. He's got 2 dogs as well. You gotta get 2 more. Get it each in the wheel.
I'm trying.
And work it up. I drew this airplane. It's pretty good. You like that? Sir, can you tell the crowd it's really good?
That's a really good drawing.
Thank you. This guy knows art too. Wow, this is pretty. I'm pretty proud of this. Honestly, I put it on the fridge. I looked at it and I was like, no, you're bigger than that. Okay, show the people how creative you are. Look at this. I even wrote air on the back, so you know where it is. It's pretty good. If you guys play your cards right. No, I think we have a hang up about art and creativity, And you know what I blame? I blame the fridge. The American Frigidaire. Because what happens when you're young and you draw a good painting? It goes on the fridge. Right? We expect things to go somewhere, We expect it. Which leads me to my next question. What do y'all think about people who frame puzzles? People are doing it, okay? People are out here framing puzzles, and I'm interested by it. I am incredibly interested by it. Like, I'm curious to the motivation, Like, my dad's been retired for 3 years, and he's framed 12 puzzles. Okay, that's a lot of time, It's a lot of time. My roommates and I, we just finished a puzzle. It's great roommate bonding, We put in that last piece, and we all stood up, Yeah, all right, woo, we did it. Heck yeah, sweet. Now what?
Frame it.
Exactly, right? You frame it, you get a custom frame because life is about the journey, right? Not the material item you get after, right? Clap it up. Are we pro framing a puzzle?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we got some. Clap it up. Are we anti framing a puzzle? See, about 50-50. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. You know what? I'll say, I don't know if framing a puzzle is right or wrong, but I do know it is not art, okay? Because not once have I been at a museum looking at a painting and been like, nice. Too bad it's not a puzzle, right? That would be good. That would be good. Has anyone in here framed a puzzle? Willing to admit? You did? I actually don't know this, okay? I have to preface here, I actually don't know. He's framed a puzzle. Sam, you framed a puzzle?
My grandma frames a puzzle every year. We get together and we build a puzzle and then we
That's so cute.
watch it and then we frame it. And then we put it up in her garage.
Nice.
I know it's the answer you're looking for.
Oh yeah, thanks for sabotaging me, dude. No, you're good. No, you're good, you're good. That is funny. Honestly, like 40% of the time, grandma's usually involved.
Yeah.
Grandmas love puzzles, and honestly, I saw backstage, I was poking around back there, I saw some puzzles and I saw some frames. Do we have plans?
We have a puzzle league on Monday nights. What?
And then Tuesday night, we frame it. Tuesday night's custom framing.
Unless you're coming in on Tuesdays, we don't do that, but...
Right.
But my son just got finished potty training, and my grandma that does the puzzles just bought him a puzzle because he loves puzzles.
It's great.
You frame that.
I didn't know the kid loved puzzles, you know? I'm a lazy uncle, guys. I'm busy trying to live the dream, is right. And this has become therapy. It's not every comedy show, where you see an audience raise their hand and the comedian just like, yes, what did you say? Excellent. No, I mean, there's only one time I think it's okay to frame a puzzle. There's only one time, okay? And it's if you intend to give that puzzle as a gift, right? To someone you don't like, okay? Because the only thing worse than having a puzzle is having a frame puzzle you didn't do. Pretty embarrassing, you know? I've even learned, like, there's a stage in between framing it and putting it on the wall. Like, people will frame it and then be like, well, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to put it. My dad is one of these. He's got one waiting on the side. And he's like, I don't know what to do with it. I'm like, throw it right back in the box and maybe be proud of something else. Right? Like your son. Yes, thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, you might be thinking like, hey, what is this guy? What does he know about art? Okay, what does this metrosexual Joe Dirt look at? I don't even know what that means. It's just enough people have called me that I'm like, all right, I guess, you know. Like a lot of people ask me where my accent is from because I sound like an idiot. And so I just have to tell them that at a very young age, I was exposed to something called Wayne's World. And we got some Wayne's World fans over here. Party on, baby, party on. No, I do love movies. I do like movies, which has led me to one of my other very successful careers. I'm an actor. I am an actor, and I've actually been on strike for over 10 years. Pretty good. Before I started stand-up, I was an actor, and like on set, we'd have a blast, we'd be having fun, and I was always the funniest in the room. I was always crushing it, and all the other actors would be like, dude, do you stand-up? And I'm like, no. So I gave it a shot. I started stand-up, and I went from the funniest in the room to the best looking in the room. They won't let me forget it, right guys? Right? You're not a comedian, but you are. Everyone clap it up for Corey sitting right here. There's your jacket. Excellent, perfect. And now I lost where I was going. That's what happens when you have ADHD, like I do. You know, I actually recently was talking with my doctors, and I almost got diagnosed bipolar, but I fell like 1 point short of the cutoff, which means sometimes I'm bipolar, and sometimes I'm not bipolar, which sounds more bipolar than bipolar, right? I'm like, let me into your club, come on. Hello, polar. Oh, there we go. As an actor, I've done a lot of studying the film. You know, I've studied the film, and I found out one thing. I found out every documentary about 9/11 starts the same way. Were you distracted? You're like, oh, here comes 9/11. There it is. But no, I found out every 9/11 documentary starts the same way. Always starts with them describing how beautiful the day was. It's true. They all do. Which it's funny, they just start off, you know, it was a beautiful New York day. Beautiful. And it's funny because it's like they're saying, and the craziest thing of it all was it was a beautiful day. You believe that? Crazy. What I want to do is I want to cut together all the parts of the documentaries that are just describing the day. You know? It's like it was a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky, and then the dew point was about 73. That's great. I'll always remember. And it's kind of like within the news, they're cutting back to the weatherman, like throughout the whole report. And the weatherman's like, it's the same! Yeah, a beautiful day, okay. Beautiful day, back to you. Why do we keep... So, I think if we cut that video together though, and then the perfect part about it is we don't need to show what happens because everyone will just know. And if they don't know, that's the test for if they don't remember 9/11. I never have to say. I always remember. I have a great memory. I even set a reminder on September 10th. I'm also really good at like secrets. Me and my friends, we keep a secret punch card. That's not a punch card for an off-menu item, okay? That means when each one of us tell each other a secret, we punch the card. 10th secret? Don't have to tell anyone. You're right, I don't have any friends. I want to do a new joke now. Is that okay? Would you guys? Okay. I have here a factory sealed blindfold. Excuse me.
Okay.
You know all this going? Would you open this? Here, let me get it started for you. That would be really embarrassing. Factory blindfold. Have you seen a blindfold before? Yes. What's your name?
Maggie.
Give it up for Maggie, everybody. Someone would be able to see through that. No. Real blindfold. One more time for Maggie. I will now do my next jokes without the use of my eyes. I have sensitive baby teeth, which is funny because I could have swore I got rid of all my baby teeth. Did you know a panic button? Any button could be a panic button if you push hard enough. The slogan for Chuck E. Cheese is where a kid can be a kid, which means everywhere else they're an adult. Put them to work. I have no car, which means I have no place to cry. But I carry a steering wheel around with me and I punch it whenever I want. These next few jokes, it's important to know that I did not write them while in a waiting room. How long do you have to wait until the room just puts out magazines? Begs the question, which came first, the waiting or the room? We'll have that soon, just take a seat. Oh my God, was I out? Was I out? You guys gotta tell me if I fall asleep up here. It's really dark, right, Maggie? You can't see a thing out there. Crazy. But now I feel we're really well rested, you know? Really well rested. This is great. You guys are awesome. We've spent a lot of time together, so you've gotten to know me. So say it with me, folks. I peaked in high school. You guys knew it. See, it's yeah. You're like, yeah, it's obvious. That's so funny. And we didn't even go to high school together. That's how cool I was. Okay? That's how cool I was. When I tell people I peaked in high school, they're always like, "Aww." I'm like, I don't think you heard me. Okay? I peaked in high school. I was on the morning announcements. I don't think you heard me. I was on the morning announcements, okay? That's every day. Peaked in high school. No, it is true. I did, and I'm cool with it, you know? I'm cool with it because now it's like I'm socially retired. I said retired. Cool. No, but yeah, I did really well in school from grade 1, you know, And my biggest problem going through school, my biggest problem with school is that after the 5th grade, they take away recess. Right? It is bullshit, yeah. They take away recess. First, they hook you on phonics, right? And then they hook you on recess just to take it away. And if you're hooked on recess, the only place you can go to get more recess after school is prison. Red Rover, don't let Matthew come over. I love my recess. Love my recess. I'm good at school, yeah. The internet and me were basically born at the same time, so you could say we went through puberty together. We had computer classes, like those rooms full of big-ass computers, right? And I got to thinking back of that time. And it made me think, I wonder what my first Google search was. The very first time I searched the World Wide Web. And then it hit me. My first Google search was nude sex naked. It was on a dare in computer class this way. I pressed enter, the screen flashed black and red and was like, report yourself to the principal's office immediately. Report myself, that wasn't what I planned. So I waited to Google it till I was at home because there's no principal's office at home. Just the guilt of a Catholic God, Yeah, big fans of cult policies, man. Yeah. Now, I do get told I look like Jesus a lot. And I'm okay with that because it reaffirms he was white. Obviously, I think the debate is hilarious. And I think it's funny that it stops there, and then we're like, oh yeah, 13 disciples? Yeah, I'll straight one then. Yeah, we agree with that. Totally fine. Right? I think I'm gonna name my firstborn Jesus, right? I think it's a good idea. I think we should all name our firstborn Jesus, right? Because you never know, right? And you're gonna find out soon enough if it's human baby, right? And the thing is, if it's human baby, you can change the name, they won't remember. But Jesus baby, oh, he'll remember. He'll remember. Okay? And we should all start naming our kids Jesus, because how else are we going to get off this planet when it explodes? Come on. Heck yeah. You guys are a swell crowd. And I have never said swell on stage. I'll give you 2 more beautiful jokes. The best jokes in the world, actually. And then we'll get out of here. I'll even put on this blindfold and then walk off, so who knows what happens. Yeah. If you guys like my jacket, my jacket. Thank you. It's pretty cool. It's vintage. It's a members only jacket. I got it from my grandpa. He's no longer a member. So now it's a remembers only jacket. That's a good one. Yeah, I had a bit of a tough time growing up because I grew up in a family. And when I was 8 years old, my parents sat me down and they're like, Matt, it's a beautiful world out there, okay? You can be anything you want to, anything at all. So I said I wanted to be the reason for the divorce. It's funny, my parents' relationship is the kind of relationship where they've been in the same room twice for the majority of my life. My sister's graduation and my sister's wedding. And I hope you noticed that as I said that, Sam was like, that's so true. It's so true, yes. My sister's wedding and my sister's graduation. Which is why I have tried very hard not to have any accomplishments. And it's working well. But no, it's cool. My grandma, she's still kicking, she's a cool grandma. Each year on my birthday, she sends me a card with $15 in it. Yeah, $15. It's great, but it's also the nicest way to tell someone they're not worth 20. But you know what? There is hope out there, okay? Because I read a fact today. I read that one person on this planet, one person every 14 minutes falls in love on eHarmony. One person, not 2.